Boom, what is going on, y'all? Happy Tuesday to everyone. March 10th, 2020. Hope you all had a great start to your week yesterday. And we are rolling right along today with another quote, idea, angle, perspective from the famous football coach, Mr. Lou Holtz. Notre Dame Fighting Irish, 88 national champs, South Carolina Gamecocks for a while. You name a school, he's probably coached at it. Phenomenal coach, phenomenal man, and so many things that we can learn from a cat like that. And a couple years ago, I picked up his book, absolutely crushed that thing, absorbed it in a couple days. And again, a lot of stuff that I learned in that book. But there was one idea and one kind of framework for life that he mentioned in there that has stuck with me ever since I read that thing. And I wanted to share that with you guys. There's 4 different components to it. And I'm really going to hone in on one of those components, but I'm going to share all of them. And then again, get a little more specific with the final one for today's episode. Okay, so the 4 things are this. He said, first and foremost, you need something to do, right? A job, work, something along those lines, something to do. Number 1. Number 2, someone to love. Okay, number 3, something to believe in. And lastly, number 4, something to look forward to. All right, so one more time. 1, something to do. 2, something or someone, to love. Number 3, something to believe in. And number 4, something to look forward to. And I want to hone in on something to look forward to today, because right now in my life currently I'm in a great groove with this. Have I always been perfect with it? Absolutely not. But I was reflecting today on what's going well in my life right now. What am I being really good at? And this was one of those things, and I can feel some really positive momentum building and growing day by day because of this thing. So in the book, he kind of says that when it comes to all 4 of these things, all of us individually, we have to define these things for ourselves. We have to figure out what each of these 4 pillars looks like for us. So I really try to do that, especially in this last capacity, in terms of something to look forward to. And I try to break it down into 3 different things. Something to look forward to weekly, number 1. Number 2, something to look forward to monthly. And number 3, something to look forward to yearly. Okay, so right now in my life, here's what I got going on. Weekly, I have a chance to go play pickup basketball every single Monday. Sometimes Tuesday, maybe even Wednesday, but I try to hit it once a week if possible. And I'm a competitive dude by nature. I love getting out there playing ball. I love the one-on-one nature of the sport. Meeting new cats every single week, great competition. It's all going on there. Get a great workout in, a good sweat, whatever. There's a lot going on. And because I have this something to look forward to each and every week, not only is my day, it's like tonight, I'm going to go play on Tuesday, kind of the time leading up to then, it kind of gives some framework and some structure to my day. So I know at X, Y, and Z at work, I got to knock this stuff out. When I get home, I got to make my meals. I got to do this recording. I got to do this. I got to do that. It provides a framework because I have something to look forward to that, one, I'm going to have fun with, I'm going to enjoy. But at the same time, because I do have these things to look forward to, I have a little more pep in my step. I'm a little bit more excited as I go throughout the day and throughout the week because I know this stuff is going to be coming up. And because it does occur weekly, it's not like it's going to happen once and then kind of never happen again. Kind of these smaller scale things, again, provides that framework and structure that's going to allow me to be more diligent throughout my days, because again, I'm going to go have some fun, and I'm really looking forward to that competitive nature because that's who I am. But at the same time, I'm a little bit more efficient throughout my days because I am looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to that stuff purposely. I'm kind of putting myself in those positions to get or to allow myself to have something to look forward to. So that's kind of the ground level, the micro level of what Coach Lou Holtz was talking about now, at least for me. Okay. Now, number 2, I try to identify something monthly on a little bit bigger scale to look forward to. So maybe it's a weekend trip. Some people are coming to visit you, an event's coming up, what have you. So again, if, for example, at the end of this month, March, my boy AJ is getting married. He's having his bachelor party out in Arizona. So I'm really looking forward to that. Reconnected with some dudes I haven't seen in a long time. Some of my best friends from college. Some of his best friends that I never met. Just really looking forward to this event, right? So I know at the end of the month, in 3 weeks, this thing's going to come up. So I look at work. I look at these episodes. I look at my family. I look at Jane, and I say, what do I have to get done within these next 3 weeks? So when that event comes or that thing, it's time to go rock that thing out in Arizona, I can feel good about myself and really enjoy that time because I was efficient, I had a plan, and I rocked out what I wanted to rock out before that time. So again, I have something to look forward to. It's going to be fun, enjoyable, something I kind of put on my plate because I know it's going to be that for me. And as a result, now I can be a little bit more diligent and have more purpose in everything that I do, because that thing is coming up. I want to be in shape. I want to look good. I want to be healthy. I want to do all these things so I can enjoy that moment. And again, that gives me a little bit more purpose and diligence as I go throughout my days. Okay. And then number 3, a yearly goal. So last year was Christmas time and Thanksgiving time for me, seeing Jane's family, seeing my family. Only happens really once a year for us. So that was fantastic. Now for this year, getting married, June 27th, fastly approaching. Planning is kind of coming along, things of that nature. But this is going to be an event that's only going to happen one time in my life, right? So again, I want to look good. I want to feel good. I want to prepare myself fully, mind, body, and spirit for this moment that I know is coming up in a few months. So because I am looking forward to this situation in my life that again is only going to happen one time, now every single thing that I do has purpose. I want to be the best man I can be for Jane, for myself, for my family. I want this event to be something that's going to be fun for all, enjoyable for all, the memories that will last a lifetime. Like all this different stuff now, I have so much more purpose in my life because I have something to look forward to that is going to bring benefit and joy and happiness to my life. And again, those are kind of the 3 things that I try to attack. So weekly, monthly, and yearly. And I've always been perfect with it. Have always had something to look forward to weekly or monthly? No, it hasn't, because life happens. There's always context to the story. Stuff happens. But right now I'm in a great groove, and I realize how much of a difference that is making for the better for me. And I'm going to fight like hell to maintain that stuff as I continue to go throughout my life. And I know there's people kind of maybe listening to this or watching this right now saying, well, that maybe something weekly I don't really have to look forward to because of my work schedule. I have kids or I have this. Like, okay, I'm with you. No question about it. But fight like hell and really, really ask yourself and look yourself in the mirror. Can I establish something or some sort of routine or whatnot that I can look forward to, as small as going to get coffee on Saturday morning by myself, or going to meet up with my boy for dinner Sunday night for 30 minutes of probably like just something that's going to kind of get you through the week if you're struggling, or, just something along those lines that can kind of pick you up and keep you pushing no matter what you got in front of you. So again, the weekly, monthly, and yearly thing is kind of something that I've established for me. That's what works best for me. Maybe for you, it's just yearly, or maybe it's every couple of months, or maybe it's every day, whatever. You have to establish that for yourself. But I think if you have something to look forward to, that's going to give you a great framework and a great starting point to keep yourself going and finding purpose and passion in everything that you do. So that's what I wanted to share today. And I hope that makes sense for you guys. I hope that brings value to you guys. Let me know in the comments, in the reviews, text me, hit me up, whatever. Hey, John, I really related to that. Or John, that sounds like a bunch of bull crap, whatever. Let me know. But I found success with that stuff. And I know if I found it through reading that book, I'm sure there's somebody else that could probably benefit from that stuff as well. Okay, so with that, y'all have a fantastic day, a fantastic night, whatever the case may be when you're listening or watching this thing. And as always, I appreciate you guys. God bless you guys. Coach Koo.